Hey everyone, thank you so much for coming today. I am Alan Lazar, the CEO of TrackTrove.ai. TrackTrove is a new platform which is designed to connect only human composers with production music labels using AI matching. So is everybody having a good PMC, by the way? Yeah? Awesome. Yeah, it's cool. I've spoken to so many of you, and many of you come back year after year, and it's just awesome seeing everyone. Great community. So I come at this from two different angles. I'm a film and TV composer, first and foremost, and I've also founded 3 production music labels, and I run 2 of them now. Luminary Scores for BMG, and Lazar Focused for APM. And so I get to see this pipeline between composers and labels firsthand from both perspectives. And I know just how frustrating it is for everybody. And TrackTrove.ai will finally fix that. How many composers do we have in the audience today? Awesome, en masse. And how many production music labels / publishers? Great. And how many composer publishers or publisher composers? Awesome. So let's start in the composer's shoes. I know that all of you put your heart and soul into making great music. I know because I do it pretty much every day myself. But then comes the very, very difficult part, which is getting the music out there. And for all of you, that often means sending off lots of emails to all of the production music contacts you have, sometimes some new ones that you don't even know. And most of the time, you get no reply to those emails. And it's one of the most difficult parts of being a composer. And imagine if every single track that you wrote had a clear shot at being discovered at exactly the right time. And you could focus on what you really wanted to do, which is write music. And that is what TrackTrove.ai aims to solve. Now, on the publisher side, we receive hundreds of emails from composers, a lot of submissions. And, you know, honestly, like, a lot of it is good music, but what we needed 6 months ago is not what we need today, and it's not what we're going to need 6 months from now. And sometimes a composer emails at exactly the right time with a perfect track, but honestly, it's a little bit like playing craps in Vegas, as I think all of you know, right? So what our system will do is very, very simple. Instead of labels having to keep complex databases with tons of submissions and audio files and playlists and Dropboxes and hightails, and we get composer tracks in so many ways. What our system will allow is composers upload all of their fresh, unreleased quality material to one place, and then production music labels post private briefs with audio track references, links to music they really love that is inspiration for them, and also detailed text descriptions as well. And then AI matches the briefs to the tracks at the exact moment that there is a clear match. And I'm going to show you the system we have up and running. But this will, you know, truly just make it easier on everybody. You may know already AIMS technology. So AIMS, which is developed by my outstanding colleagues, Martin Nedved and Ina Helder, is already used as the search engine on pretty much every single production music label website. It is a tried and tested technology. And last year, we just started chatting about, well, what if we use this proven technology, and instead of using it for catalog search, we used it to connect labels with composer tracks. And this is where TrackTrove comes from. The AI matching is based purely on the music and nothing else. So it levels the playing field for everybody. If a label really loves a track, they can unlock the composer details and get in touch and start a conversation. We leave the deal making totally up to you guys. We're just a service at the end of the day, but the frustration will be gone. So let me show you a little bit about our system. If you're a Composer, this is what your dashboard looks like. It's easy to upload more tracks. Simply take all the terrific material that you have lying around in your hard drive that you want to get placed on albums, drag and drop it in, upload it, and it's available for AI matching. You can see tracks I have uploaded here. It's easy to make stuff active or inactive if you want. And it sits there waiting for the right brief to come along. If you're a production music label, this is what your dashboard looks like. You can see I've got a couple of briefs up there. These are actually all real briefs for real albums. When I'm a label and I want to make a new album, I create my brief, upload audio files, paste links to YouTube, SoundCloud, wherever the audio references are for my album. I can type in a detailed text description as well. And then I find matches with AI. So let me show you one of my briefs. This is dark minimal tension with organic elements. And you can see the brief over here, detailed description, kind of like you've probably seen from production music labels, email brief that goes out. Here's reference tracks that I have available. I can upload as many as I want, also links to sound files. And then these are the AI matches that came up. As you can see, it is easy to listen to everything. If you really like a track, you can shortlist it as a label, or you can unlock the composer details. There we go, full details on the composer. You guys put in your bio exactly as you want. Also PRO information, country information, your website, social networks if you want. And a label can either get your contact details, or even better, they can reserve the track for 30 days. And during that 30-day period, composer and publisher both receive each other's details to get in touch. If they make a deal within the 30 days, the track is permanently removed from our database. So we are going to be opening up our beta system to an exclusive group of composers. All of you in this room, I hope. And if you sign up for our beta waitlist by October the 20th, you will always be a founding composer. You'll have that badge in your label. But more importantly, you will get special benefits as we move forward beyond the beta as a founding composer. And you will also be the very first to benefit when the first wave of brief hits in a couple months. I already have a bunch of labels signed up, but it is going to be my mission to get every single label and production music company out there onto the system. When we open up the beta to labels in a couple months from now, once we've tested it fully for composers, everyone with tracks on there will benefit from that first wave of briefs. Your music will be front and center. So it's kind of exciting to me to be developing the system in this very organic way with composers involved from the very, very start, shaping the system for them and also shaping it for production music labels. And I think this is a wonderful positive use of AI. It is all about human-created music. We are figuring out various ways of scanning for AI-created music on our back end. If anyone uploads, let me be very clear, anyone uploads AI-generated music to our site, they will be permanently banned, period. So. Cool, so I'd love to take your questions if anyone has questions. I think we have some mics floating around.
Right, Hunter. Two quick questions. Number one, what kind of revenue model are you looking at now for the composers? And then two, can you talk a little bit about tracks that are put on the site and what you, I mean, are there lockups? What are the arrangements on the AI side and your representation?
Both very, very good questions. So first of all, on the revenue side, for our beta phase, which will go probably between 3 to 6 months, we're not charging anybody during the beta because we just want to make sure the system is working absolutely perfectly for everyone. After that, our plan is to introduce a subscription model for folks. So it will be subscription on the composer side and on the label side. Obviously, different pricing for the composers and labels, but we want to make it very, very affordable to everyone. We don't want anything to do with the business on the tracks. So when you upload tracks to the site, the agreement is very clear. It's your music. We are just hosting them. We don't want anything to do with the publishing, anything like that. Those arrangements are completely between the label and the composer to be figured out. So, great. I think there was a question over here, right?
Oh. Are you able to take down your tracks anytime you like, or are you obligated to keep them up for a while?
Absolutely. They're on the composer dashboard. You can either make them inactive, which means you just want to keep them off for a while, or you can delete them permanently. There's a delete button. You can come in anytime, do that. Because sometimes, a track, maybe you use it somewhere else, or you get a deal in another way, and you want to remove it. So easy to go into your dashboard and just take it down. And we actually encourage that because we only want tracks in here that are available for licensing. We don't want stuff that's going to cause an issue down the line, So, anybody else?
Quick question. You tagged something that said that when a library tags your track, they hold it for 30 days. Now, that's a contingency whether they take the track they're reviewing or not. In that 30-day process, are we notified on everything, like if it's been released, that you can take it back or however that works?
Yes, exactly. So during that 30-day period, composer and publisher, both of you get each other's details. Both of them can cancel the reservation at any point. So if the composer gets like an email and they have worked with the publisher before and they don't want to work with them again, they can cancel the reservation at any point. So can the publisher. At the end of that 30-day period, though, we check in, and if a deal's been done, then we remove it from our database. So, cool. So here's what I want you to do right now, please, is if you haven't already, scan the barcode, get signed up for the wait list. A couple weeks from now, you will get an email from us. At that point, upload a minimum of 10, but truly all the good, terrific stuff you've been trying to place and haven't been able to get out there, put it onto our database, and you will be truly part of that first wave of briefs that come through. Actually, maybe we have some time for some more questions. Anyone? Okay, one or two more questions. It's both audio and text description. So, comparing it to the AIMS technology, similarity search is based on audio. And then they also have text prompt search as well, so we're using that. You can put in a detailed long text prompt description for the album. It'll pick up tracks. And you can use one or both, to be honest. If you want to just put in a text description, you can. You want to just put in audio files, you can as a label. Or you can put in both, and we combine all of them. So it's quite flexible in terms of the production music label side. They can put in briefs in whatever format they're used to doing, basically. And it'll deliver results on that basis. We've been testing it heavily. I've been using it for one of my own albums to test, and it's like so helpful. I took like 6 tracks for an album I have already. I put them into the search, and then I found like 3 or 4 more, from our test database, which totally matched. So it's going to help labels complete albums as well, which I think is going to be a very helpful function for everybody. Anyway, well, many thanks to all of you. Please come and chat to me. I've got a table across there as well if you want a hands-on demo, and really appreciate everyone coming today. Thank you so much.